In this video I will tell you about the Flutter logger package. This is the main file of our project. Here you can also set the logger level. In this level you can basically set the log to the specific level. If you set the log level to error, then the logs below the error and below the error will be shown, and above these levels verbose, debug, info and warning will not be shown. So this is the basic function of level. If you select a level error, then the logs of error and below the error will be shown, like error, WTF, what the fuck, or what a terrible failure. So this is the home page of my app, and here basically I have defined 3 pages: logger page 1, logger page 2 and logger page 3. Logger page 1 is simple logger. Logger page 1 is here, you can see here. Just import, first of all, in pubspec.yaml file, import this package or run flutter pub get logger. It will be included in your project pubspec.yaml file, and in page 1 you have to initialize the logger package and logger object, and then here I have simply called the logger.v for verbose and d for debug. All these loggers are here, and if I click on logger page 1, this is the simple logger. You will see its output when you click on the plus button. This is the output of from here. This is the output of this simple logger page. And on page 2, here I have changed some properties of logger. In page 1 I have only defined this logger, but in it you can define its properties. It has some default properties, but you can change level, printer, output and filter. And I have changed some properties here in logger page 2. I have changed the printer property. You can also change the level property. If you set the level to something like in main file, if you set the level to info, then the levels of info and below the info will be shown in the log or console here in output, where you print some files. The basic function of this logger package is to solve the errors or see the errors easily, as compared to the print command, which does not give us a color like this as they are shown in loggers. So this is the some properties, printer properties I have changed, and then I have also called this thing logger.v and all these properties. Second property is optional here, which is this property, and if you hover over this b, first of all we show the message and then the error. Now if I go to page 2, then click on the plus button, you see this is verbose message, this thing, and then this error is shown here for all of these. For example, for the last, what the fuck is level.wtf is shown, and what a terrible failure message here, it is shown here. And the third page I have customized more than the package logger page 1 and 2. Logger page 3 here I have basically defined this custom logger here, and I have changed the property of printer only. I have made a custom logger custom log printer, which is extending the log printer. And if you in logger page 3 or 2, if you click on this pretty printer, then you will see that it extends log printer. So if you want to define a custom printer, then you will also extend that class with log printer. In page 3 I have extended this in custom logger I have extended this class with log printer, and I have also defined class name, so that if the log is shown in the console, then it should also show the name of that class. This is the property which you would override, and it is the property of log is property of log printer, and we will set these properties according to our own choice. First of all, we will show the color, and then emoji, class name, and message. And when we call this package in the logger, then here we will call the class custom log printer, and then here we will set the class name type.toString. And when you go to page 3 where we are calling custom logger, we have simply defined this log by calling custom logger, this one custom log printer, and this is the logger which we are calling here, and this is the class name that will be shown with the console. And here in UI, if we go to the page 3, logger page 3, if you click on verbose, then this is the class name and this is the log. This is log.v verbose log, and class name is shown according to what we have set here in this logger initialization. And all these other properties you can click one by one. If I click on what a terrible failure, then it will show the log like this, the class name and the message. Thank you.